Hello everyone, in today's video we'll be making this pink sunset painting. So this is how it looks. This is what we're going to be painting in today's video. And if you haven't yet, please watch my other painting video so you can learn how to make this normal sunset painting and the night sky sunset painting. Well, this is not sunset, but night sky painting. So don't forget to watch those so you can see how to paint those. And let's get into the video. First, we're going to tape the sides for the frame. And I'll be telling you what we'll need. So we'll need this white and this red. These two are for making pink. But if you already have pink, you may use that. But make sure you have white. Next, we'll need some orange. So that's orange. And then we'll need this light yellow and a little dark yellow. So these are the colors we'll be needing for today's sunset painting, pink sunset. So let's get started on the taping. I'm gonna start making the pink because that's what we're gonna be using first. So I'm gonna start making the pink with some red and some white right here. So first I'm gonna add just move this up, and I'll add a bit of red. Hold up, came a lot, but I think that should be okay. Oops, there you go. And then my white. There's that. And now what we're going to do is take our paintbrush and mix it. Okay. So now this color is nice and dark pink, but we're gonna add a little bit more to make it a little bit more lighter. So I'm gonna start making my pink. You guys can make your pink, or you guys could forward ahead and see how to paint this. As you can see, I made two pinks. One is a darker pink and one is a lighter pink, because I think we'll be needing the darker pink and then we'll go to the lighter pink. So we'll be doing sort of that stuff. So I'll put this aside. Oh, there's paint, it's okay. But we'll take first our dark pink. I'm gonna dip that in the dark pink and just smoothly paint across the top. Make sure the tape is really tight and on the paper really tight, so then nothing will really happen and go through it. Okay, so make sure you have that. So this is what we're going to do until right here. So let's do it. I painted my dark pink. I'm going to go to my light pink right here. And then I'm going to go across again. So make sure at the end we'll blend it in. Don't worry about that. So sort of in the half point we'll be doing our orange color. So but before that we'll be doing a little bit of peach in between as well. So we'll do that later in the half point. So now it's pretty smooth and it's good right here. So now we're gonna do it until here. So as you can see, I stopped a little bit before the half point. It's because we're gonna be using this color. It is called Flesh. It's a weird name, but anyways, I don't want it to be actually this color. I opened it and then I don't want it to be this color. I want it to be a little lighter. So for that, what I'm going to do is put this right here. We won't need that much, but it's fine. And then what we'll do is switch the caps. So we're going to take our white. Okay, I'm using this white. It's the same. I'm putting a drop. I'm going to take my next, and then I'm going to just, see? The color is coming out pretty well. It's getting lighter. That's what we need. So now we're done with this. I'm going to just paint this across. Okay, so there is our halfway point. I passed it, but it's good. So I'm going to just smoothen it out. So let's do it. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add white in the middle. Okay. So now I did the white in the middle. What I'm going to do is just paint across. So then it kind of blends in. Blending in. There we go. Okay, so now we're done with this. It's blended in smoothly, but we'll blend it in more later. So we're gonna do our bottom. So which is gonna be this white, not white, it's this yellow. So I'm gonna put this yellow in this palette right here. And this color is actually pretty perfect. If you want, you may add a little bit of white. I'm gonna add just a drop, probably. There. So I'm gonna take my next brush. Let's take this. Try it. There we go. It's a little lighter. So I'm gonna take this and spread it across here. Okay, right here. Okay, so this is how it should look. So we'll blend this in at the end as well. So let's do our bottom, which I have this medium yellow color, and I'm gonna put that in the bottom. Okay. So for that, let me get my brush. Okay, so I have this tiny brush for that, but I will paint it. So I'm gonna add a little bit of white as well to that, just a drop. And I'm gonna take that brush and mix it in. Okay, this should be pretty good. So you don't really need to blend this. It's kind of already will blend because it's yellow. So just across, you're just going to paint. Okay, so leave a little bit in the bottom because we're going to be doing something right there. Well, not something, I'll just tell you. It's just white I'm going to put. So let me get this white and just put it right here, I guess. I just put a drop because I'm not going to put too much. So I'll take this, mix. You don't really need to mix it, but. So now with the white, you're just going to paint across now, all the way up. So for that, the best paintbrush to use is a big one. Okay, so I'm going to dip it in the white and then go up. So here it is. it's like this. Now it's time to blend in. So for that, we'll need to use this brush and dip it in the white and go inside right here. Like that. And now I'm gonna take this, oh, not that light, but this, the light one, and then put it across so then kind of blends. There we go. So now we have this. What we're gonna do, just go across like this. Okay, so now we're done with that. We're gonna add a little bit of this white, this yellow, and then go across so that fills in, and here. Okay, so we're not done yet for the blending. What we need to do is take our brush. Here, let me just. Okay, so I'm going to take this and go inside this flesh. That's what they called it. So and then I'm just going to paint it. Okay, so that's starting to blend in a little. Just across. Like this. Slowly. There we go. So now I'm gonna start just painting over that. So let's do that. I started blending it with, I just washed a brush that I used, the pink one, the dark pink brush that I used, and then I started painting over it, and then it actually came pretty well. So if it doesn't really blend still, you just keep brushing it and it'll pretty much blend. Okay, so now it is time we do our mountains. If you want, you may leave it how it is, but we're gonna do our mountains. So let's do it. Now for our mountains, I have my pencil with me. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of sketch how I want it to be because I just don't want to do it and then it might not come good like that. So I'm just gonna sketch it and see how it is, and then it's time we do it. Okay, so let's start by taking your pencil and going just down like that. You can't really see it well, but you could do it however you guys want. How tall, how thick, it doesn't really matter. Then there we go. Okay, so that is good. Let me just here. There we go. Okay, that looks perfect for me. For this, we'll be needing our black. So for our black, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the black and I'm gonna put it right over in this. The black is really liquid. I don't know why. Here, let me turn it around so you can see. So I'm going to take the black and then I'm going to kind of trace it at first. Trace the lines that I did. So I'm going to trace my lines right now. So let's trace the lines. I'm done tracing it. I kind of did a little bit filling because what I did was I traced it and it got wrong, so I just did it on top, so then it actually didn't look like it messed up. So that's my technique. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to fill it in. So filling it in is pretty easy. Just go inside and color in the lines. That's what I call it when I trace and then paint. So just smoothly. So I'm going to color in the lines now. The painting that I've done so far, and the mountains I did the little taller, so then it would be like good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint the moon. Well, moon kind of. Well, yeah, moon. So what I'm going to do is put a circle right at the top. You may draw a circle as well, and then you could do it, but I'm going to just put it on the top. Okay, so now almost done. And there. Okay, so now let me just okay, so the moon is coming out good. So there we go. So now I'm going to get some white and do the inside like a moon kind of. So let's do that. Now I put some white on the palette so then I could do it like the moon. So I'm just going to dip this rustled brush, or you can make the rustled brush like I said last video. So I'm just going to just give it like a few dabs right here. To make it look like real moon. I mean, yeah, moon, yeah. There we go. So now there's this beautiful sunset painting. Okay, so this is how it looks. So I'm just going to adjust the mountains a little and it will be done. Well, at least we're going to put a little bit of white on the tops too. So let's do that as well. So if you want the mountains to show out, you could take gray and you could do that. So I'm going to make gray for the tops and to make the mountains show out too, because it looks like just things sticking out, right? You don't want that. So I'm just going to go across the line the top. So it doesn't really show, but I mean, we'll show a little, like on how it is and how the mountains will come through. There we go. So it's basically like an outline. You don't need to do this, but I'm going to do this for it to show. There it is. So let me do it for this little mountain. There we go. So it is done right here, little. Okay. So this looks pretty nice. I'm done now. So now I'm going to take the rustled brush again. I'm going to dip it in. And then I'm going to just go like that on the top. Like that. There you go. So I'm going to do it a little longer right here because there. So here it is. it is done, and I'm just going to make this more straight, and once that is done, it's done. Or if you want, you may change it a little, like, and make this whole, like, what's far away a little bit more gray. So I'm probably going to do that to these two, so I'm going to do that real quick. So I'll show you guys as well. If you did the gray part, what you can do is you can add a little bit, take black, and take the rustle brush and put it on that. There we go. So now our mountains are done with the beautiful sunset on the back. So now I'm going to clean all this up and let it dry, and then we could take the frame off. So I'm just going to smoothen this and that, and then I'm going to clean up and it will be dried by then. So let's do it. So it's time we take the tape off for our frame. So I'm going to slowly peel the bottom. It may rip, it may not. There we go. First tape off, and 3 more to go. Second tape off, and 2 more to go. And here's that. 1 more. There we go. Oh gosh, just flipped over. And here it is. Our beautiful sunset, pink sunset. So the yellow's not showing, but actually looks good without the yellow as well. So here it is, and the orange is there in the bottom, kind of. So here it is. Okay, so now this is how it looks, and this is just beautiful. So you know what to do if you already subscribed. Just hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you can see all the videos that I've been posting and I will post. So thank you for watching today's video, and this is our pink sunset painting. So hit the thumbs up button if you liked it. Bye!